Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, and happy holidays to everybody out there. I got my Christmas tree in the background. But today I want to talk about Endgame. And why do I want to talk about Endgame? Because think of this as day one. The old game's finished. But I want to realize the market is basically transforming from a competitive one to a more collaborative one. And with this, I mean how crypto and NFTs are making this happen. But also how even now GameStop shares and stockholders have shown the power of the players, power of the community, not just online, but also through Superstonk, but also in the whole broader context of the market system. Now, this can also be talks about AMC stockholders, how they're pushing the use of NFTs and all, pushing a lot of ideas onto Adam Aaron to really be more inclusive and to get more in touch with technology. Because the stockholders know what's important for AMC. But for GameStop, we're going to see what's going on because it's completely changing the way technology is used, seen, and applied. And that's really important. Now, through the whole issue with AMC, NFTs, and hopefully Loopring and the GameStop, you're going to need the layer 2 wallet no matter what. Because doing anything on any kind of layer 1 wallet, you're going to have enormous, insane gas fees. Layer 2 has zero gas fees through trade, swaps, and even buying. Because the upcoming layer 2 revolution, now again, you have to realize this, it's not only from Loopring, but there are also a lot of other players in the network. Polygon, they're doing a lot right now, but also because it's a big sphere. It's a big circle of collaboration with different protocols. But there's no perfect protocol. You have to find what suits you and what your needs and what you like. However, GameStop team, they see many things with Loopring, and so do I. I agree, and it's important to see the direction of protocol and the projects that they have backing them and what else protocol and applications are using, especially for Loopring. Now, taking a look at the system today, banks, hedge funds, even those, everybody, they've been playing the same game. But again, those who are playing the game have to realize what just happened. It's game over, end game. They're getting outplayed, and what does crypto do? They're doing a walk around. I think that's what GameStop is doing. They're just going around the problem, go around the obstacle. Like Bruce Lee said, be water. Crypto is making this possible, and NFTs. And so crypto today is being used and implemented as its appeal, and it's basically giving you access more buying power, trading, swapping, many different ways, because you're in control, and even getting paid money back by using it, holding it, staking it, and even just having it in your wallet through Loopring in the wallet, and even other protocols. The more you interact, the more you play, the more you buy, share, you're learning about financing. You're learning how to control and engage with the community. It's not just one side anymore. It's not just about how a one-sided approach, all right? It's a total collaboration. That's what's important. Now, GameStop, they're pushing out this new, I want to say, an arena for gaming and NFT, GameFi, and basically the old brick and mortar store. And basically, from what I feel about this and what I can see as what I want as a retail investor, but also somebody is involved with crypto, something that can do everything. What would get me stoked would be a better version of Steam. Yes, Steam, you're familiar with this. Now, think about this. Steam is estimated holding 75% of the market share for PC games, demonstrating how it's outsized dominance in the video game industry. We know about this. But recently, Steam banned the use of cryptocurrencies and NFTs on its platform. All right, and the new platform, they said in October 25th in 2021, they're not going to allow it anymore. They won't even think about it. Steam stated that users could not publish any applications built on blockchain technology that allow use or exchange of cryptocurrencies or NFTs. Steam took the stance basically to shield itself from liability. I understand that. That was a big letdown. I was hoping about this, but hopefully GameStop, Ryan Cohen and the team, and the new developers and everybody working on there can see a chance here. GameFi. Basically, what is GameFi? It's the gamification of a financial system to create profit for playing, basically pay to earn crypto through games. Now, a good example from this, I've been doing some research through Axie. If you know about Axie, it's a very interesting thing. Now, it's not completely done yet, but the Axie wallets are basically the first financial services that have been able to access this in-game pay-to-play thing. And even in some places in the Philippines, people are paying the rent with the game's SLP token. That's pretty ingenious. All right. Now, this helps to explain how Axie's total trading volume now exceeds like pretty much $2.4 billion. Right? GameStop's revenue, total net worth is about $13 billion. That's interesting. Now, Axie is interesting because it uses cryptocurrency to stand up basically a new kind of video game. One which you can earn income just by playing the game. Yes, it has some drawbacks or pros and cons, but basically, if you think about this, the game is surrounded by a community that holds a financial stake in the game's two currencies, which you can use to influence development. Basically, it's a social network. That's important. So a social network is a community to help everything. And that's where I see, hopefully, Gamestop is going to be building a huge arena for the marketplace and gaming, for buying, selling goods with real money, to trade for coins, and with Loopring, what other currencies they could do. But it'd be interesting to see what happens out. Now, I want to get back to GameStop because this is important. Now, gaming, NFT, trading, chat rooms, all of these are areas for each kind of gamer. Not just gaming, card games. Because if you look at the in-store brick-and-mortar stores, what do people do there? Right? Power to the players. We know that. Now, if they're focusing more on the NFTs, well, NFTs aren't a fad. And they'll be connected more than art. Ubisoft just announced Tom Clancy's games connected to their, basically, into their game. This is huge news. And of course, they had a few-year study and see how it's part of their future. And of course, they'll have speed bumps along the way. But just hearing how Ubisoft is going to be implementing NFTs into the game, that just solidifies more of this. Any of the naysayers who say NFTs are crap and they're just connected, they're not really looking into the future. And maybe they don't want to. That's fine. That's up to them. But GameStop, they're going after what others dare not to try. Right? Time to upgrade the game. That's what I think Ryan Cohen's doing. Add a new arena, new lights, seat venues for others to sell, mint, swap, trade NFTs. All with zero fees through, hopefully, Loopring's Layer 2 wallet. And again, your wallet become your identity with the rewards and more you get upgrades, tier systems. All links to the website, the brick and mortar store, connect to this big arena. Now, if you're familiar with Steam and the way Valve has the software provide automatic updates for the games, now they've also expanded it for third-party publishers. We know that how Steam operates in the development, but do you think a lot of developers would enjoy using the NFTs? I think they would, because the introduction of Web3 and integration of the user experience, not just as a one-way road, but this is a big circular with the community. More experience, more built-in ads, add-ons, NFTs, and the way people play, share, is going to enable a new version of the way gaming is played and interacted with. New set of rewards, not just for the publisher and hosting company, for you, right? And we're going to go back to why GameStop is going around like water. I think what they're going to do is basically whoever was standing in the way and say, hey, you can't do this. Well, they're getting blockbustered. They're going to be out of the game. They're going to be so far, they're not going to be able to catch up. And this is important. They're not going to be able to catch up. They're starting something and they're daring others won't do. So I'm psyched and stoked to get December going. And also, it's not just starting in December. It's going all the way through 2022. Development in industry and tech. Being early into this means there are going to be speed bumps and taking risk in new technology, except also starting the Layer 2 counterfactual wallet takes a little bit of effort in getting used to. But that's another story for another day. So any of you all out there, have a great day.